Alicia. I'm at the beautiful Los Cabos, Mexico on this breezy, gorgeous day, and I can't wait to move with you. Today we're going to be working on balance. As we age, it's so important to be able to feel really grounded in our feet so we can move safely throughout our day. So we'll be doing all kinds of postures that focus on balance. If you feel like you want to be near a wall or grab a chair to hold onto, go for it, and we'll get started. So let's start by grounding down into our feet. So stand in the middle of your mat, and you can separate your feet from right to left a little bit. Lift all 10 toes off the mat and notice the connection of the big toe mound connecting down to the earth. Lift the toes, spread them out nice and wide, and then lower them all down. Feel the ground underneath your feet. We're going to do a few inhales to start. Bend the knees just slightly so that you're sinking more into the earth, and then lift your low belly in and up. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And we'll start to inhale. As we inhale, thumbs point up, palms face out. Inhale, arms halfway up, and exhale, palms down. Let's try it again. Inhale, arms halfway up, thumbs lead up, pointing towards the sky, and then arms down. So you can continue halfway up with the inhale or bring your arms overhead if it feels comfortable. Maybe nice wide hands in a V, and then exhale, palms face down. Let's try it again. Inhale to any comfort level with the arms, rising up, and then exhale, palms face down. So you can stay here continuing with breathing and the arms, or we can add a little balance element to it. Bring your hands to your hips for a moment, and we're gonna start to come up onto our toes, lifting the heels. If you wanna hold onto a chair or a wall, you can do that as well. So bringing the hands to the hips to start, we're just gonna inhale, lift the heels up off the mat, maybe coming up onto the toes. Hold onto a chair if you need it, or a wall, and then slowly lower down on the exhale. So seems easier than it looks. When we're little, we always run around on our toes, but as we get older, we don't do that, so we lose that element of balance. So let's try it again. Inhale, rising up onto the toes, heels lift. Exhale, slowly lower down. Great, try it one more time. Inhale, coming up onto the toes, lift the heels. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Let's add the arms if you'd like. So palms face out, thumbs point up. Inhale, come halfway up on the toes, halfway with the arms. Exhale, palms face down. Lower the heels as you lower the hands. Let's try it again. Inhale, thumbs up, lift the heels, and then exhale, slowly lower the hands all the way down. This time, if you'd like, raise the arms all the way up or keep them halfway, whichever feels right for your shoulders today. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, slowly lower down. And we'll try it one more time. Inhale, arms sweep up. And exhale, slowly lower down. So now we can add another element to it. Again, feel free to hold onto the wall or a chair if you'd like. We're gonna inhale, heels lift up, stay there, maybe turning your chest towards the left. Open up the arms, look to the left. Inhale, palms up. Maybe turning your chest towards the right, look towards the right. And then inhale, back up. Exhale, slowly lower the heels down. Great job. We're gonna work a little bit more on balance today, but let's shake out our legs for just a moment. Give ourselves a rest. So let's separate the feet from right to left again. Bring the hands to the hips. And we're gonna work on balance in a different way now. So single leg balances, which are so great if we're recovering, if we're walking. If we start to bumble, we can recover a lot easier. And it turns on the proprioceptors at the bottom of the feet to allow us to balance. So we're going to shift our weight over to the right leg, the left leg, point the right toes out, and then notice your hip. So if it's sinking out wide, see if you can draw your hip underneath you. your belly in and up. So when we focus on balance, the energy draws in and lifts up, and that helps us to stay stable. So from here, the right toe is pointed out to the side, weight is in your left leg, hands are on the hips, belly's lifting up. You can stay here, or if you want, you can lean into that supporting foot and maybe flex the right foot off the mat. So now I'm on one foot. You can always hold onto a chair or the wall, whatever feels right for you today. Stay here. If you'd like, you can add the arms, reach them in any direction. So you can have the thumbs point up, spread the fingertips out nice and wide. Lift your belly in and up, single leg balance. You're doing great. And then slowly release, come all the way down. Excellent. Bring the hands to the hips again. Let's try the other side. We'll shift our weight over to the right this time. Point the left toes. Lift your belly in and up. Roll the shoulders down the back. Stay here if you want. You can hold onto a chair or the wall. Or if you want to add a little more element of balance, flex that left foot off the mat. So my toes are up. I'm standing on one leg. Draw your belly in and up. And then if you want, you can add the arms. Reach the hands, thumbs point up. Palms spread out nice and wide. Belly's in, chest is lifted. Take one more inhale here. And then exhale, release all the way down. Great job. Let's try it again a little bit different this time. So hands on the hips, shift your weight over to the left. Watch that hip, point your right toes, lift your belly in and up. And then again, you can hold onto something if you'd like. Start to lean into that standing foot and flex the foot off the mat. Draw your belly in and up. Add the arms if you want, reach them nice and wide. Open up the chest. You can stay here, or you can start to play with the angle of your body a little bit. So wherever you are today, just having fun. If you fall out of it, don't worry, just get right back in. This is all about play and having fun, exploring, and slowly coming back to center. Let's try the other side, hands on the hips. Shift your weight over to the right foot this time, point the left toes, lift your belly in and up. Remember, all the energy draws in and up for balance. Good. Shift your weight, flex that foot off the mat if you'd like, hold on to something if you would like. Reach the arms out nice and wide, open up the chest, take a deep breath into your heart center, and then play with the angle if you want, add that element. Good, really grounding down with your big toe. Take a deep breath here and release. How'd that feel? Shake it out just a little bit, let everything go. We're gonna bring it back to center. Feet are underneath our hips. Grounding down with the feet again. Let's lift all 10 toes up off the mat and then spread them out nice and wide. Slowly lower them down. We wanna feel really grounded in our feet for this session. Bring your hands to the hips one more time. Shift your weight over to the right foot, and we're gonna bring the left foot to the right ankle. So my knee is out to the side, my toes are on the ground on the left foot, and my heel is connected to my ankle. So this may be where you are today. You can hold on to a chair or to a wall to help support you. Now notice your energy wherever you are today. Push the heel of the foot into the ankle, draw that energy in, and then lift from your pelvic floor up. Lift the chest, shoulders relax. So you can stay here. You're welcome to hold on to something for support, or you can take your foot and bring it to your low calf. So my knee is out wide. Notice my hip is underneath my body, not sticking out. So if your hip's sticking out, draw it in. You can stay here, or you can reach down and bring your foot a little higher, maybe to your inner thigh. Press the foot into the thigh presses back into the foot. You can bring your hands to your hips or to your heart center and press the palms towards each other. Really stabilize that energy. Keeping your hands here, or you can bring your hands out wide, thumbs point up, or hands overhead, whatever feels right for your shoulders today. We'll take one more deep breath here. And then hands to heart center. Slowly lower down. Great job. Shake it out. Let's try the other side this time. So we'll shift our weight over to the left foot. Hands are on the hips. Really grounding down with all the toes, the ball of the foot. Shift your weight over and then bring your right heel to your left ankle. My right toes are down on the ground. My heel is connected. Lift your belly in and up. Press your heel to your ankle. Take a moment here to find your balance. Find a spot in front of you that's not moving. And then you can stay here, or if you want, you can bring your foot to your low calf. Press the foot into the calf. Notice my hip is directly under my body. Lift your low belly in and up. Stay here, or you can reach down and bring your foot to your inner thigh. Again, feel free to hold on to something, a wall or a chair. Press the foot into the thigh or leg, and then bring your hands to heart center if it feels right for you today. Take a deep breath here. You feel free to bring your arms out to the side, or thumbs point up all the way overhead in a nice wide V. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Take a nice inhale here, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Slowly lower down. Excellent. Shake it out for just a moment. We're going to start to make our way down to the ground so we can turn sideways facing the top of the mat if you'd like. I'm going to stay sideways so you can see me better. I'm going to bring one foot in front of me and one foot behind me, and we'll start to make our way all the way down to the ground. So I'm going to start to bend my knees, reach down, drop my back knee down, and then plant both hands and sweep my front foot back. So I'm on hands and knees. If hands and knees is not for you today, feel free to sit in a chair. You can do the same posture if you're seated in a chair. And feel free to cushion your knees with a blanket if you need a little bit more cushion underneath there. We're going to spread our fingertips out nice and wide. So spread the palms out, plant them underneath your shoulders. So my hands are directly underneath my shoulders. My knees are directly underneath my hips. From here, we're going to extend the left leg all the way back behind us and curl the toes. So if you're seated, you can extend your left leg forward, hold on to the sides of the chair. Sit up nice and tall, draw your belly in and up so we're engaging our core. And you can stay here, or you can add the right arm reaching forward if that feels right for your body today. So again, draw the belly in and up, fingers. Now let's turn the thumb up towards the sky so the palm faces the side. Reach the fingertips all the way forward. Spread the fingertips out nice and wide. Really ground down with that standing hand and that standing leg. So you can stay here, or if you want, you can ground down with your shin and lift the back heel up. Draw your belly in and up. Notice my gaze, it's down at the ground. So look straight down to bring length to the back of your neck. Reach from fingertips to heel. Flex your back foot to draw that energy in and up. And then release all the way down. Great job. Let's try the other side. We'll curl the right toes this time. Lengthen that right leg back behind. Draw your belly in and up. And then if you'd like, stay here or reach that left hand forward. Thumb points up towards the sky. Spread the fingertips out nice and wide. Notice your gaze. Bring it straight down towards your mat to lengthen the back of the neck. And then from here, draw your belly in and up. If you'd like, you can add the back leg, reach. So if you're in your chair, the right leg reaches forward, left arm reaches out. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. So we're going to go back and forth from left to right on these poses for just a moment. So let's curl the left toes again. Draw the right arm forward, thumb points up if that's for you. And then if you want, you can add that leg lift. Reach, flex the back foot, reach from fingertips to toes. Look down at your mat to lengthen your back of your neck. Belly draws in, and then release all the way down. Let's try it again on the other side. Curl the right toes. Reach the left hand forward, thumb points up. And if you want, add that foot and lift the back foot up. Draw the belly in, gazing down at your mat. One more deep breath here. And release all the way down. Excellent. Let's come to seated. So I'm going to shift my weight over to my hip and come all the way to seated. If you're already seated, stay right where you are. You can get into any comfortable seat. So cross-legged is for you, or legs extended, or kneeling, wherever you are today. We're going to sit up nice and tall, lift the low belly in and up, and just roll the shoulders back a little bit. Moving into a gentle twist, we'll take the left hand, bring it towards the right knee. If you're seated in a chair, just bring your hand to your outer thigh on the right side. Reach back behind you with your right hand, and then look over the right shoulder if that feels good for your neck today. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Lift the low belly in and up. And then slowly unwind. Let's try the other side. This time, right hand to left knee or left outer leg. Reach that left hand back behind you. You can look over the back shoulder in a gentle twist. Sit up nice and tall. And then slowly unwind. Let's bring the fingertips out wide to the side. And we'll lean over to the left side, plant the left hand, reach the right hand out to the side, thumb points up. And then if you want, you can plant your hand onto your shoulder and lift your elbow up towards the sky, open up the side body. Inhale back to center and release all the way down. Let's try the other side. Lean into your right hand, lift your left hand up, thumb points up, palm faces forward. You can stay here or reach your hand to your shoulder and then elbow points up, open up the side. Come back to center, release all the way down. Let's try it again. So you can, again, right arm reaches out to the side, either plant your hand on your shoulder, or if it feels comfortable for you, you can reach your hand out to the side and then over to the top. Inhale here, exhale, release. Inhale, hand out to the side, thumb points up, either hand on the shoulder, or you can keep your hand out to the side. Inhale all the way over, and exhale, release. We're going to do it again on either side. Use any form that feels comfortable for your body. Inhale, arm sweeps up overhead or hand on shoulder. Exhale, over to the side. Again, left hand sweeps up or hand on shoulder. Thumb points up. And exhale down. Let's try one more on each side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale down. Inhale, left arm. And down. Pause for a moment, close the eyes, just notice how you're feeling in your body, in your mind. This time we'll take the left hand, bring it across to the right knee, look over the right shoulder, and then keep your upper body where it is. If it feels good on your neck, you can look forward over the front shoulder, just opening up the neck and cervical spine a little bit. Unwind. Let's try the other side. So we'll take the right hand, bring it across to the left knee, reach back behind you, look over your back shoulder. Keep your upper body where it is, look over your front shoulder this time. Slowly unwind. Bring your hands to your knees. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhaling as we draw up. Exhale as we bring our shoulders down. Just a couple more breaths on your own. Body relaxing. Great. And then let's extend the legs all the way out. If you're seated in a chair, you can stay right where you are. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see better. We'll extend the legs all the way out in front of us. Rock from side to side, kind of scoot your bottom out of the way so you can really feel grounded in your sits bones. Keep your knees bent, and we'll have a nice soft knee. Separate your feet from right to left and grab onto the backs of the thighs. If you're seated in a chair, you could grab onto the sides of the chair. Sit up nice and tall, and we're just going to tilt our pelvis forward a little bit and start to round over our legs. Tuck the chin. Open up the backs of the legs, open up the low back. Take a deep breath into that space. Inhale here. Exhale. One more time. Inhale here. And exhale. Slowly make your way all the way up. Lift the low belly. Extend the legs, shake them out a little bit. This time we'll take the right foot and bend the knee. Plant the foot right next to your left leg. Flex your left toes in front. Allow the right knee to fall open. So if you need a cushion or a blanket underneath that knee, feel free to do so for support. And we're just going to turn our chest a little bit towards our front leg. And then start to fold forward all the way down. Relax the back of the neck. Soften the face. Connect with your thigh, with your ground or your foot, wherever you are today. Just rounding in, opening up the back of the leg. One more deep breath here. Exhale. Push into the hands, slowly make your way all the way up. And then we'll extend both legs again out to the front. Shake your legs out for a moment. Let's take that left foot, bend the knee, plant the foot near your right leg, and then allow the knee to fall open. Again, use a pillow or a cushion or a blanket underneath your knee if you need support. Flex your right toes back. Turn your chest towards your right leg and start to fold forward. So lift your low belly in and up. Grab onto your ankle or your thigh or the ground. Bend the elbows and just soften the face. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, soften. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, relax both legs out in front. Shake them out for just a moment. So we're going to make our way all the way down onto our backs. We can turn over to our side and slowly roll down onto our side first. And then onto our back, bending the knees, planting the feet, and pausing just for a moment, feeling your body settling on the earth. If you're seated in a chair, just sitting up nice and tall, you can work into these postures as well. We're going to take our right ankle and cross it over our left knee. We did a lot of single leg balances that work our hips and our glutes, and we want to stretch them out now. So from here, we're laying on our back, arms are along our side, or you're seated in a chair, right ankle crosses over left knee. And then draw that left thigh towards your body. You can grab onto the thigh and hold onto it. If you're seated in a chair, maybe folding forward over your leg as the right ankle is crossed over the left knee. Draw the thigh in towards the chest. And then bring your right hand towards your right knee, gently pushing away as you draw in with that left hand. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, release all the way down. Switch sides, plant both feet. You can take the left ankle across the right knee and then draw that thigh in towards the chest. If you're seated in a chair, you can grab onto the chair and just fold forward over your leg. Grab onto your right thigh, and then if you want, take your left hand to the inner part of your left knee and just gently push away as you pull in with the right hand. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, release all the way down. And then we'll lengthen the legs all the way down below us out to the corners of the mat. Arms come along your side. Palms face up. And just take a few breaths here, lengthening the inhale and the exhale, moving into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So just breathing in through the nose, maybe an exhale out the mouth. If you're seated in a chair, gently close the eyes, soften the shoulders away from the ears, and tune into your breath. Just for the next couple of minutes, letting everything go. No one expects anything from you or wants anything from you. This time is your own. And noticing the rise and fall of the chest. We'll start to wiggle the fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Making small movements, waking up the body. When you're ready, if you're on the ground, you can hug your knees into the chest. Slowly roll over to one side. Pause for a moment and then push into your hands to come all the way up to seated. So we'll finish with just a little bit of breath work to send us off to a great day. We'll bring the hands on our lap, or you can rest them on your knees. Whether you're seated on the floor or in a chair, gently close the eyes. And we'll start to lengthen the inhale. If it feels comfortable, bringing the inhale through the nose, and then exhaling through the mouth with a sigh. Let's just do a couple more breaths like that. Again. And pause for a moment. Just notice how you're feeling in your body, in your mind. We'll bring the hands to a prayer-like pose. Bow the mind to the heart and thank yourself for showing up today, for being present on your mat and giving yourself some self-care and nourishment. Namaste. Let's make our way back up to standing. So we'll shift our weight over to one side, sweep our legs back behind us, come to hands and knees. So both hands come forward, hands and knees, and then we'll take one foot in front of us, lift and curl the toes and back, lift the back knee up, and then slowly make our way all the way up to standing. Bring the feet together. And I want to thank you so much for joining me here today on this beautiful breezy day in Los Cabos. I look forward to practicing with you again next time. See you later.